And it looks like we're coming up live here. I'm thinking where we are. It says live. My chat hasn't come up yet. We'll give it a minute. And hopefully it will. And there we are. We popped up into studio. So the next step is in OBS. And chat still hasn't popped up. Okay. All right, for some reason chat's not coming up. Let's get going anyway. Morning all. For some reason my chat hasn't popped up in this screen, but that's okay. I can see it over in studio, so I may have to pop back and forth. I don't have much lag. Looks like about 20 seconds, so that's not too bad. Testing 1 2 3. Speak up. Okay, my mic is peaking right now. You should be able to hear me. See if it's any better. Good morning all. We've got 7 in the house, 8 in the house, with 3 likes already. Appreciate that. Like I said, I'm going to have to be popping back and forth between here and studio since my chat didn't pop up. I have no idea why it didn't. It says 7 in the house. All right. Of course, bad beard day. And guess what? The sun's coming up right there behind my bus. I'm back in the cul-de-sac from Ehrenberg, Schoolypalooza. Today we'll just be seeing a few pictures, a couple of videos, I guess. And does anybody remember what was on the screen with me a minute ago? Let's see. Flipping over to chat, so if you don't hear me for a second, I'm just checking over here. And I don't know why it keeps saying my bit rate's down, but that's okay. James Cantonese. My mic is way up. Maybe you have to turn your hearing aid up. I'm not sure. Good morning, Pamela. Let's see, who else is stuck in here? Rattle Trap Fishing, good morning. Mel Nettie, good morning. Let's see, Harley. She's in Wilmington, North Carolina. Hello. James Cantonese. Let's see, going back through the weekend RVing the chat here, trying to see who's in here. I'll do a roll call later. All right, let's see. I think I got everybody. Yep, I think so. Let me get back over here. And what you see on the screen on the left is just a picture of Skooliepalooza from my bus location. On the right, does anybody know what that picture is? That thing on the right And again, I'm going to have to switch over to see if anybody answers. This is a pain in the butt. Living it, good morning. How you doing? Having a little glitch with OBS, not showing chat, so I've got to bounce back and forth between Studio and OBS. I don't know why it didn't cranked up. And of course, the sun's coming out. Going to be a warm one today. Yay. I'm going to bounce back over again. This is the only way I can do it. RV Ashes to in April. Correct, the skunk trunk. Skunk truck. Say that three times fast. Thank you, James. Appreciate that. And if anybody doesn't know what the skunk truck is, you'll have to zip back and watch my videos. The one question I didn't ask him is, whatever gave him the idea to build a skunk truck? No telling. Let's take a quick look on the weather forecast. Once I get over there and switch to the weather forecast. There we go. '77 today, in the 70s, 50s at night, yay. And we drop back Sunday a little bit, not too much, and then it picks back up again. We might get some rain Friday, maybe. Never can tell. Here in the desert, they can say 1% and you'll get rain. They can say 15% and get nothing, so you never know. Let's see, we've got however many in here, 11 concurrent viewers. I'm not sure exactly how many viewers we have until I get over back here. Looks like we've got 10. Great. It's I spent 2 days over there at Ehrenberg. It was 2 dusty days. One, the wind was really whipping, and one wasn't so bad. We've got a few pictures, a couple little videos I can show you guys today. Let me get back over here and check my chat. This is a pain, but it's got to be done. Only 10 degrees. Well, James, you can come to the desert, but leave your cold weather at home. We definitely don't need it. Where are RV staying? Good morning. So you came in. Checking to see if I missed anybody. Pamela's in. Rattle Trap Fishing. I don't know if I said hello, but good morning. Good, good. We've got a few people in. And I must say that my Schoolypalooza Part 1 and Skooliepalooza Part 2 are doing very well for views and watch hours. I just passed 2,400 watch hours. I've gained 280, I think it said, in the last 28 days. So that's a plus. Plus, I've been running my playlists via NordVPN also. That helps. Let's see, who else is in here? Anybody else? Fantastic Travels just popped in. Good morning, Sherry. Roy and Becky's probably still in bed. And I think Tim is still in bed from CR View. All right. I've been leaning over here, but sorry about that. I couldn't see myself because I was in the other screen. Let's see. Be sure. Well, I've uploaded a bunch of new videos. I'm going to be getting more content soon. I've simplified all my playlists if anybody would like to play them for me to help with my watch hours. Be sure to share this out on social media, please, and invite your friends or your subscribers or your mother and father, it doesn't matter. Invite them in to take a look at the videos and the live streams. So we're back to the funky skunk on the right. The funky skunk. I did an interview with Brandon. He's from Florida, and he travels all over with that thing. And he's going to be doing some more modification to it. He goes to California in it, and at the border of California, he's always getting strange looks. I'm afraid if he took it to Mexico, they might try to shoot it and eat it. But you never know. Let's see. Let's go ahead and, since we've got 12 people in, let's go ahead and do this. Even though I know who's watching. Pop back over, chat. Norris, good morning. Norris is always here. He watches every one, watches every video. I don't know how he has the time to do all that. Don't see anybody else new come in yet. Don't see anybody new. Pamela's new here. Rattle Trap Fishing is a long time subscriber. Norris Dabney is definitely a long time subscriber. Well, that's about it, I think. Alright, this is definitely a pain switching back and forth, but maybe I can, no, can't do that. Thought I could shrink this screen down and do them side by side, but nope. I'm gonna mess up here in a minute. Keep playing around. Now my screen's huge. Alright, so how was everybody's weekend? Was it okay? Did you do anything special? Let's see. Norris. Over the Hill RV. Thanks for stopping in. I'm doing a little bouncing back and forth between tabs here because my chat isn't working right in OBS for some reason. It cranked up, started to run, and then stopped. So I'll be bouncing back and forth. Good to see everybody in this morning. All right, let's for the people that didn't come in early, this was my live intro. This is a picture out there at Schoolypalooza, and it's out near the end of the cul-de-sac that's out there. They call this section the Dust Bowl, and I believe it. We had some major dust kicked up around there. I don't think they've had any rain, not like here in Quartzsite. So let's look outside, see how the window is. How the sun is. Yeah, it's coming up to the right. And I'm looking out the back of my shuttle today. I did that at Skooliepalooza too. I took my little camera, my second camera, opened the reflectix on the back window, and took some Gorilla Tape and taped it to the window. So no tripod needed. And this is the view you get out the back. "15 minutes before I started, it was just barely coming up over the mountain range back there, which was kind of nice. All right, let me get over back to chat and see what's going on. I'm just looking to see if anybody's saying anything. Mel and Eddie said they had a great driving weekend. Are you getting close to your destination? Well, James watched the Super Bowl, and I looked at all the buses. All right, let me get back over here. I don't know what I did to this screen, but my two view screens are huge. I don't know how to return them to where they were. Oh, okay, never mind, I just did. Let's see if I'm looking at some of these settings to see if I can get this chat to work, but it doesn't look like it. Turn it off, turn it back on. Nope, that's on YouTube's end. I'm not sending it out for some reason. Whatever that was. Hopefully I'm still live. Linda, good morning. Welcome to a bright and sunny and warm Monday morning here in the desert. And as always, I'm just stuffed up in the mornings. But in another month, I'll be in Wilmington, North Carolina. I won't have to get up till 9:30 if I don't want to, because my live stream will start at 10 Eastern, which is 8 here. So I'll get an extra couple hours. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take a look at a couple JPEGs here. There we go. This is where my bus was parked between two big buses. And this is just looking down between the two roads. I have no idea what direction that was. But you can see buses on the left, buses on the right, cars, vehicles, you name it. It was there. And this was in front of my bus looking in the opposite direction. So if you see on the right over there, where all those are lined up, there's about 100-foot drop off the mesa down into a little valley. And the road actually goes down in there and winds out through the back country somewhere. I have no idea where it goes. I wasn't about to take the bus back there. Hit the wrong button. Let me get over here and take a look at the chat. Let's see. I watched the Super Bowls. Nope, nothing going on right now. Griswold family, vacay. Good morning. Glad you could stop in. Haven't seen you in a while. Been pretty busy over here in the cul-de-sac. Been doing a lot of sign work for people. I had a couple come and find me yesterday. They want some stuff done on their camper. So I got to get that up. But today is Monday. It's also laundry day, also picking up some groceries day. All right, let's see. Here we've got another view looking right out the front of my bus. And you can see they just stretch on and on and on and on. I'd hate to guess, but I think there's probably at least 200 buses there, not counting the campers, a few shuttle buses, not a whole lot, maybe 15, 20. And as you can see, it's just nothing but dust and rocks. This is out behind my bus looking to the right. It's a little misleading there because most of the buses are out of view on the left and the right. There was a bunch of people there. There's Bussy McBusface. Say that 3 times fast. the green one on the left. And there was a shuttle right on the right there, orange. Never seen an orange shuttle before. A guy behind that orange one had a big screen on the side of his bus, and he showed movies every night. Of course, they had campfires, and this road is behind my bus, and it went down to a cul-de-sac where they had all the party people went. And sometimes you get somebody in a Razor quad or whatever it was, zipping down these roads at 1:32 in the morning at about 40-50 miles an hour. Then at 3 o'clock in the morning, you'd have somebody walking around beating on a drum. So it was interesting. Get over here and check chat. All right, don't stop talking now. You guys are doing great. And this was my intro picture. And you can see if you look through there, there's not much room. Some of these places even have buses in kind of a circle where you could just barely get through between the two buses into the inner circle. In other words, they didn't want you coming in. So I didn't go into any of those. And the first night I was there, if you see the pictures of the sunsets, that was the only time we had any clouds. The rest of the time there was super clear. So again, it's just buses everywhere. And we're back. The first picture. So those didn't really show the depth of the lines of buses. The video shows it better. Skooliepalooza 1 and Skooliepalooza 2. If you take a look at those. And I have a few more pictures coming up. We're 22 minutes in. And everything's running pretty good. The Wi-Fi is finally picking up here. People are leaving after the big tent. So it's getting better. It's getting better. All right, checking chat. Did everybody stop chatting, or am I locked up? No, but I don't see any new chat. All right, let's take a quick look at a video here. And this is showing going down the road heading to Ehrenberg, and this is what you see on the road. A little bit of wind noise, but we're heading to Ehrenberg for the third day of Skooliepalooza. We just left Quartzsite, and we'll be getting there in about 20-30 minutes. Well, actually longer, because you got to go down that long dirt road at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. So, half hour or so, we'll be there. I'll bring you back up when we see something. Right now we're in a construction zone and slowing down like crazy. Almost to a dead stop up here by the looks. I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something. So the wind noise won't be quite so bad right now. I see some cops. No telling what they're doing. We shall see in a minute. And maybe the slowdown is rubberneckers. Yep, they're just fixing some cracks in the road with tar. So I don't want to get that stuff all over the bus. Alright, I'll bring you back in a bit. That was the road to Ehrenberg. As you can see, the road wasn't great, but you do pass through all those cut-throughs in the hills. Nope, this was the first year I went to Skooliepalooza. Last year I had to leave early and didn't get a chance to go to it. So this was the first year. So I'm not sure. I think they said there was fewer buses this year because of all that's going on, but I'm not sure. I have nothing to compare it with. Yeah, every time I crank up a video, it starts to buffering. The Wi-Fi still isn't perfect out here yet. And I'm looking over here. Keep saying no data is being sent, but I must be getting some out there. I don't know, Mel, or Nettie, did you lose mine? Yep, I see a black spot that came up. All right, well, that's something we have to put up with. Again, when I get back to North Carolina, I'll be hardwired in to the net, so there won't be any bandwidth issues. Until I head back out here next October. Looks like we're back in the green. So it's usually when I send out videos. I have nothing else running. So I don't know. Again, it's that huge 40-foot Wi-Fi antenna out there, you know, that QuartzSat has. Let's see what's outside here. I'm looking for the correct button to push. There we go. And the sun's starting to come around a little bit. I don't think I am getting any solar yet. We'll see. Should be getting a little bit. All right, we're down to 9 people. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Thank you. And be sure to share this out on social media. If you haven't watched Skooliepalooza 1 and 2, please do. Yeah, I'm getting just a measly 32 watts right now. But the sun is at a sharp angle to the panels. They're just leaning upside the bus. So I'm happy with 2.3 amps coming in. Right around 12, 1, 2 is where I get the most solar. Let me check over here on chat. Like I said, it's a pain in the butt to do it this way, but well, thanks for coming back, Nettie. Appreciate it. Yeah, if I send out video, it seems to crash the system, the Wi-Fi. Too much for the Wi-Fi. I made a lot of changes last week to OBS, and it runs better now. There's not much I can do about the bandwidth. Maybe next year I'll have a directional antenna and I can pick up a different tower somewhere. That'll help. All right, let's go back into another set of pictures. And I have no idea what's in them. I put them in over the weekend and they're gone already. All right, just another picture looking through the buses. And there's a little school bus there, a short bus. Now the difference between a shuttle bus and a school bus, shuttle buses have round cornered windows, where school buses have square cornered windows. So that's the difference. They might look like a shuttle in the front, but once you see the windows are square, and that's a regular bus. Shuttle buses, I think, were developed for just transporting people from airports at first. And shuttle buses have become a very hot item right now because so many more people are getting into this lifestyle. All right, and then we're looking straight through to a bunch of buses there. And we've got I guess that's the Class C on the right. I don't know all my classes on campers, so. If you see somebody new in the chat, you haven't visited them on their channel, please do so. If you like them, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, watch the video all the way through, and leave a comment about that video, and hit the bell to get notifications. And the same goes for me also, if you haven't watched anything of mine. I'm still learning, still trying to figure all this stuff out, even though I've been doing it a while. My newbie hours are dropping off, which are, YouTube only counts 365 days of watch hours, so anything past 366 days ago drops off. So if I have 10 hours that drop off a year ago, today I gotta make 10 hours just to stay even, and then I have to make more hours. All right, I don't know what that was. I don't know if you heard it. I'm getting weird sounds here all of a sudden for some reason. No telling what it is. Let's see. Ah, J-Dub. I guess that's some people coming in and messaging me. Jessica, she's in Atlanta, Georgia. One of my friends and subscribers. She was one of the first people I met when I started heading out west here last year. Thanks for coming in, Jessica. I appreciate it. Ah, Roy and Becky. They're on, but they may not be out of bed. So they have a tendency to watch in bed, since they don't have to go on until 11 o'clock. I don't know if Weekend RVing is going on live today. I think Fantastic Travels is at 10. Roy and Becky at 11. I'm not sure about them. Ah, here's one of the washes. As you can see, it's quite a drop off. I wouldn't want to get headed down in that thing. Oh, and also when I get back to Wilmington, I'll be able to go back to my green screen, which will be fun again, instead of having to make up these individual backgrounds. And then go back and start making some money so I can come back out next year. Okay, Weekend RVing says they will be on at 9 o'clock Arizona time. I think it's 10 o'clock for them, maybe. I'm not sure what time zone they're in. All right, let's see. Yeah, here's looking the other direction at that wash. I guess they're gonna call it a wash. Looks like a valley to me, but you never know. All right, we're 33 minutes in, which now it's slowed up for some reason. The time, that is. Yeah, Roy and Becky is 11 Mountain Time. I don't know why they call this Mountain Time. There's no mountains here, just rubble piles. I'm from New Hampshire. I'm where the granite mountains are. All right, let's see what else we got. Was this the first picture? No, I don't think it was. Somebody has raked off all the rocks off the surface and made a badminton court. Let's see, what else have they done? They've draped, I guess, sheets over the sides of the buses for projector screens. People working on their buses, vans, lots of loud music. I had to mute out some of my video because I'd walk around a bus and all of a sudden copyrighted music would be playing. So that was always fun. And if you haven't seen the skunk that's been running around the mesa, you have to watch Skooliepalooza, because I had to go find the skunk. I had to search him down. All right, just checking over here in the chat. And I see nothing there. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Good, good. Let's see if we're back to... Nope. As you can see here, once you get off this mesa and look out east, I believe that was, there's not a whole lot out there. A whole lot of nothing. Got, what's that, a Class C on the left. There's some Volkswagen buses out there, little tiny ones, which is kind of cute. Lots of campers, lots of buses, cars, trucks. And it was like a little city, constant. The shuttle bus across the road was, for me, was selling ices and all kinds of stuff. From what somebody said, you could get a little something special in your icy or your smoothie. I wonder what that could be. And for some reason, look at all these buses. They're all the same. Well, they're not really buses. They're vans. This was down near the party zone. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them right in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them right in a row. I think they were the Mercedes. This must be the Mercedes Club. But they were all parked side by side by side. And camping etiquette does not apply to events like this, because you're parked within 5 feet, sometimes 3 feet of the neighbor next to you. It's so crowded. And we're back to where we started. Yeah, it was an experience. And I'm glad I went, because it's, you know, saw a lot of different things. Some things I didn't want to, but did. All right, got a video coming up, so you're probably gonna lose me a little bit every time I play a video. Seems to be that way. But right now I'm in the green, so let's give it a try. And again, I'm not sure what this one is, but here we go. All right, here I am in Ehrenberg at Schoolypalooza. And you can see we've got buses, we've got shuttles, we've got vans, we've got sunsets. Where are you going to see something like that, huh? And I'm going to get run over if I don't get out of the road. Zoom in a little bit. There we go. On the screen it doesn't look as good as it does in real life. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. Whoops, I was overlooking at chat. So that's the first day, and that was the only day we had clouds. Jessica, that's probably Nettie on the phone. Mel's her husband. They're in a big Class A heading east, I guess. Ah, Carrie Joe. Sorry if I missed you coming in. Justin and Christina's RV. My chat didn't pop up in OBS, so I have to switch back and forth. And it was warm. Actually, it was hot. That was probably the first day I had to open my big back windows in the shuttle bus. Let's see. Did I miss something up here? Yeah, I missed Carrie Joe coming in. Linda, where in New Hampshire are you from? I grew up in Manchester, Hooksett. I was in the Pennacook, Bosquen, Salisbury, Franklin area. I lived in all those. Let's see. See if I missed anybody else's questions. Again, I have to pop over to studio to see the chat today for some reason. Chat did not connect. All right, I'm looking back. See if I missed anybody. Like I say, thank you, Carrie Jo, for coming in. I missed you sneaking in here. Justin and Christina are here. They're in Canada. They just put out a short, I think, of their fur baby doing snow angels. I haven't seen it yet. I'll have to go look for it. Well, it probably wasn't you, Greg, of living it. It was probably when I run videos, they have a tendency to lock things up. Yeah, we met Greg over Living It on YouTube over there at the Skooliepalooza. He's an up-and-coming channel. He's got 600 subs, so check him out if you would. And it's Living It, one word, not two. Even though his sticker is showing it as being 2 words, it's just 1 word. And he got an interview with Sasnak and a few others, and he's wide open getting content, whereas I'm slow at getting content. I'm looking back over the chat. All right, we're back. I'm back, I think. All right, let's do this anyway. I just like this one. It says 13 in the house, which I'm not superstitious, so that's not a problem. Let's see, we've been on for 43 minutes, so I've got a few more JPEGs here. And I told you I was going to look for that skunk that was running around on the mesa. Well, finally found him. He was just sitting there. A lot of people were looking at him. And so, here's the skunk. I think he's looking back too. And I definitely didn't get behind him. So it's called a skunk mobile, the Funky Skunk, which is a skunk mobile made out of a Ford Ranger pickup. It's called an art car. So I guess it's meant to be art, which is kind of cool. The guy that owns its name is Brandon, and he comes out of California. He trailers it long distance, but it is street legal, so he can drive into town with it. He's been over here in Quartzsite with it. He says he can do 65 with it, but it's a little squirrely, so he does, tries to keep it down a little bit slower. Let's see if we're getting any comments on the skunk. Bear, good morning. I didn't see you sneak in. I had connection issues yesterday, Greg. I just, for some reason, it was just really, really slow. 44 minutes in, I guess I better get my button gear here. And here's one of the washes. As you can see, you've got tons of buses on the right, not so many on the left, because you can't get from the left to the right without going way down and coming around the wash. And as you can see, there's a whole lot of nothing out there. I'm not sure how far Ehrenberg is from California. Not too far from the border. I'm not sure exact miles. I'll have to check that out and see. And so we're back into the buses, vans, Bluebirds, Thomas buses, and there's a little Volkswagen there on the left. And this guy actually brought his kayak. Maybe he's going to do some dirt surfing or dirt kayaking. I'm sure he's heading to Imperial Lake or up to Havasu after this. And you see there's no big bushes. I mean, the tallest bush is about 2 feet tall. Whereas here in Quartzsite, at least we got some mini trees that are 5, 6, 7 feet tall. I didn't see any cactus over there that I remember, which is kind of weird. We got lots of cactus over here. Oh, and we're back to the skunk. Let me check chat real quick. Justin, when the tail is up in the air, it's 16 feet up. Yes, Jessica, I'm still taking my moringa every day. I need to make up some more capsules. And again, if anybody doesn't know what moringa is, do some research on it. I used to get out of bed and pop, crack, achy muscles, joints. Not anymore. All right, let me see. We've got 47 minutes in. Let's see if we can get another video in. It may slow us down. I'm not sure if I played this one or not. How many videos have I played? 1 or 2? I think I played 2. So let's go ahead and get this video and see if it slows the system up. Whoops, I better turn on the sound on this one too. Every time you add a new video, you have to turn the sound on. As you can see, not a whole lot out there. That was just a quick one. It's nothing but desert. I wonder why. Norris, you're speaking. Norris usually hangs in the background and watches. Yeah, moringa is the tree of life, and it's an anti-inflammatory. You can eat the leaves, you can eat the young branches, you can eat the pods. Just don't eat the root. The root's not good for you. It's a tropical plant, but can be grown in subtropical areas as long as the roots don't freeze. I've got 12 or 14 I'm getting ready to plant this year, since I have a place to do it now in Wilmington. Yep, I'm watching my video spin here in studio. It's about a minute behind. Yeah, I make my own capsules. I have a little machine that I can do 100 at a time. It's manual, it's not automatic. But it only takes about 15 minutes to make up 100 pills. Did you give him Ken's address, Jessica? His YouTube channel. He talks about it. Has a lot of people on talking about it. Let's see. What have we got here that's interesting? Wow. Yeah, thought that would do that. I was just testing. It's supposed to work with a button, but it doesn't. The whoop sound. All right, we're getting close to the end of this one, and not yet though, but don't leave yet. You got to wait till the last beat on the exit video. And then James and Millie from Weekend RVing will be up. Then after that, Fantastic Travels Sherry at 10. And then at 11, Roy and Becky's Travels will be on. Roy and Becky are always a hoot. If you haven't watched them, please do. It's a wonder they haven't killed each other yet, but it's all in fun, so be sure to check them out. And let's see, I think I've got one more video. I didn't want to bring all the videos up because they're all in my two Schoolypalooza videos. And I have one more Schoolypalooza video to make. And that's the exit video where I'm leaving. And let's see, oh yeah. Gonna save this one for a few minutes here. We've got 51 minutes in, so we'll hang on to that for a minute. Let me go check. Pamela, a bag of, or you always want to buy organic, and you always want to buy the powder that's been in the leaves that have been dried out of the sun, because you get the most nutrition out of it. I think it's like $25 for a bag, and it'll do probably, I don't know, I'd say 1,000 pills, maybe more. I'm only halfway through and I've done at least 500 pills. Yeah, as Jessica says, doctors won't tell you about anything that doesn't have to do with pharmaceuticals because they get paid to push pills. And this is 100% natural stuff. Good stuff. If anybody asks me about it, I tell them about it. I try not to push it on people because they get a little upset. But I've been taking it, you know, usually I should have arthritis. Don't have any arthritis. My knees don't ache. My back doesn't hurt. All my joints are fine. They don't squeak, pop, crack anymore. Took about, I guess, 3 weeks to a month to really feel the full effects. But it was worth it. And I'll keep taking it. If people knew how old I really was, they'd be surprised. They'd be shocked. So I don't tell anybody because I don't want the young ladies to know. All right, let's see. We got 53 minutes. Let's go ahead and pull up this last video. And if you never knew it, if you watch a skunk at night, his white stripes glow. And the camera's automatically trying to focus. So that's why it's a little jumpy. Well, that could be that skunk breathing, you never know. So that's what the skunk looks like at night. And he's going to be adding more lights to outline the legs. And the surprise is, you can see the tail's way up in the air, 16 feet to the top. He has a light in the back, and he has a fog machine. So don't stand behind the skunk. That's true for this car, and that's true for real skunks. It looks so cool at night. Oh, I went up to find the party that night, and it took me over 45 minutes to find my shuttle bus. I got lost. I ended up on the other side of one of the washes. I don't know how. All the lights looked alike. There's so many lights, you don't know where you are. You've got so many dark spots. So after about 45 minutes, I just happened to come across between the buses, and there was the skunk. Then I knew where I was. It was easy to get lost. Too easy. I said, well, I guess I'm going to have to sleep out here on the ground if I can't find my way back. People say, nah, with all those lights and all those campers and all that, you should know where you were. Nah, I don't get lost often, but I was lost. I had no idea where I was. I finally ended up to the entry point off the road coming in, and I said, I know where this is. So I turned around, went back, and I guess I took the wrong turn, ended up on the wrong side of the ditch, Had to go all the way back out, come back around. So I got my exercise that night. It was something else. All right, we're 55 minutes. Oh, we got 5 minutes. Jeez. Let me go over here and check chat. Artist on the road. She finally got out of bed. Good morning. She's one of my neighbors. Let's see, I've got Duffy, which is starting a YouTube channel called Off Your Duff. Keep an eye out for that. You've got Artist on the Road. Here we've got Burning Up the Roads up is in the cul-de-sac. We also have Boy and Becky's Travels. We have CR View. And we have another person that came looking for me to do some lettering on the side of their camper. They want a stagecoach with horses on that, so I've got to work on that. Let's see, who else do we have? Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's 6 of us here right now. Mel and Nettie were here. They had to leave. We've had so many people, I can't remember them all, come to our cul-de-sac. You can grow them in the house, but you probably need a grow light from Moringa, and you try to keep them around 6 feet tall because they will grow, I think, 40, 50 feet tall if you let them, but then you can't harvest the leaves. And every time you take a branch off, a new branch starts where you took the old one off. So it's, you know, you never really lose it. It just keeps providing. I take 3 capsules a day. Sometimes in the morning, sometimes at night. All right, let me look back here. See if I missed anything. I'm looking back on chat, sorry. Like I said, my chat didn't connect for some reason. Been up since 5:30. Uh-huh. No video evidence. Can't prove it. Thank you, Nettie. Appreciate it. Like I say, I'm not Mr. Personality, so I just slog through it. Let's see. We got 2 minutes. We'll be coming up on the extra video here, the ending video in a second. And then we'll call it a day. And then I get to go do laundry. Yay. I get to go. HD needs some treats. He's about out of treats. And I think that's the only reason he eats dinner is to get his treats. HD's been having some fun. He's been getting to go to the campfire. I moved the shuttle bus closer to the campfire, so now he goes to the campfire. You know, he has a spinal cord disease, so I don't take him for long walks. I want to keep it short as possible. And so he's been happy with that. I asked him if he wanted to go last night. He said no, he was too tired because he was guarding the shuttle bus for 2 nights at Skooliepalooza because people would walk right beside your bus and he'd hear them, so he'd be wide awake most of the night. So he's catching up on his sleep. He's sleeping right now over there. Let's take one more quick look outside. And if I can find it, there it is. All right. I'm up to 44 watts, 3.3 amps. I only have 2 little suitcase solar panels, so. All right. I'm out of here. And thanks everybody for stopping in. Be sure to spread the word about the videos and the lives. And we'll see everybody Wednesday morning at 8 a.m.